Good evening and welcome to our coverage from Lahore Cricket Club. You join us for this T20 between the Punjab Power and the Bangalore Crowns.
Despite the conditions, the captain is asking the openers to pad up. Might be a costly decision. The bowlers will fancy their chances of early wickets.
Rabada has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. Huge shot, that's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
Boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Wow, that's missed the lot. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
They shouldn't be able to get that many runs without hitting the ball. What on earth is that fielder doing?
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Beaten on the drive.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Misses everything.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four. Driven away nicely.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Singh coming into the attack from the southern end.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Super catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Oh! Oh, yes, nice ball.
Singh with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
Keeper.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Gotcha. Yep.
Nice shot.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little late on that. No runs scored. Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Right on.
Caught, gone.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Maxwell will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Good bit of timing there.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Singh from the southern end. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. Out. What a catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Maxwell shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Right off the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Great shot.
Yeah.
At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Nicely played.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Maxwell has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Time that brilliantly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Straight to the fielder.
Yeah.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Got right in behind it.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Time that perfectly.
Yep.
Sweated on the full and straight one. Brilliant shot back past the bowler.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Catch it.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Catch it.
Perfectly timed.
Yep, yep.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Oh, well bowled.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Gone! Played all around it.
Yes, nice bowling.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Ahmed is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Wait on.
Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Hasaranga, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Great control from the hand. A lovely bit of bowling induced the full shot. It just dipped a little, and unlucky not to get the reward.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
End of the over. The Royal Challengers are 6 for 88. Rabada coming back into the attack.
Hey! Oh, yes, nice bowling.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. absolutely nailed it.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Asaranga didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Oh, well bowled.
Rabada ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Been some great bowling in this innings so far. Just need one more to really top it off. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yeah!
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
This innings cut short before it could really take off. They'll be disappointed they couldn't go on and score a big one.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wait.
Caught.
Yeah!
One of the easiest catches you'll see.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Going with spin now.
Wait.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. right out of the middle.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. Nice shot, runs possible.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the media centre end. Misses everything.
Oh, yes, nice bowling.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yeah.
Super piece of timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Smith with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Nice shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
19 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 8 for 145. Duke, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the southern end. Beaten on the drive.
Oh, yes, nice
Duke
bowling.
with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Nice bowling.
Confused on what that delivery was meant to be. Terrible bowling.
Drives and misses everything.
Well bowled.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Got all of it, and for 6.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
Haven't wasted a lot of deliveries, played some big shots, mixed in with good, smart cricket, and they've reached 50.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Out! Good catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Bowler!
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance. Great shot, at least 1 on offer.
And with that, they're off the mark.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yeah.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yeah.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Good return there, back from the deep. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Four runs added there. The Kings are none for 4. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the southern end.
Yeah, yeah.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Oh, there you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Wait.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Waiting.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Really smashed it off the back foot.
Hazelwood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Finds the edge.
Yeah, yeah.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Wait on.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yeah.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Kings are none for 18.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Duplessis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yeah.
Chance! Huge nick, but no one to catch it.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
14 runs added there. The Kings are none for 32.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah.
Great shot.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Could that be out? Looks so.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. Couldn't get it through the field.
Livingston gets off the mark.
Wait.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
End of the over, 3 runs coming from it. The Kings are 1 for 35. Hasaranga, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Wait.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Yes.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive
Right.
and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Wasn't a bad ball, got it short enough, but they were onto it so early. Pivoted onto the back foot and punched it away behind square.
Down the wicket, misses.
Nice bowling.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yeah.
Good bit of timing there.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
That ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Hazelwood from the media centre end. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the media centre end.
Yep. Bowler.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Some adjustments to the field. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yeah.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though. A few moves made in the field.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling. Yes.
Perfect technique and placement.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Over. The Kings are 1 for 51.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Big edge.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Huge edge. Oh my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but cleared it. The batters knew better. The captain going with an aggressive field.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. "11 runs added there. The Kings are 2 for 62. Drives and misses everything.
Patel with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yes.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Wait. Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. 5 runs in that over. The Kings are 2 for 67.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yes.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yes.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Well placed, should get a single. Straight to the fielder. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Yep.
Chance to run two.
Hola!
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah, yeah.
Gone, brilliant in the field.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yeah.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep, yep.
There'll be runs here.
Wait there.
That's the over. The Kings are 3 for 79.
Right on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Yeah, yeah.
Super piece of timing.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Nicked it! They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. A beauty, brilliant catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yep.
The Kings weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Waiting. Wait.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Overstepped on that occasion.
Yep, yep.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Nicely fielded on the boundary. A couple on offer here. End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum. Ahmed, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the southern end.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Bowler's end.
Massive edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Waiting. Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Maxwell into the attack now from the media centre end. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Punch behind point all the way to the boundary.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Ahmed with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Time that perfectly.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Quick onto that in the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Edged it.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep. Ball is in.
End of the over. The Kings are 4 for 128. Maxwell from the media centre end.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yeah.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Yep, yep.
Big edge. Over. The Kings are 4 for 137. Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Decisive running might have gotten them two. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Huge edge.
A little late on that. No runs scored. It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. The umpire's given it as a wide.
Yeah. Keepers.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
4 runs added in that over. The Kings are 4 for 141.
Well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's racing away.
This batter really is the key now. Picking up the boundaries when they need them. Just the sort of thing the team needs.
Duplessis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep, yep.
Nicely clipped off the pads.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Edged.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
9 runs added there. The Kings are 4 for 150.
Yep, yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep. Keepers in.
Good return, back from the deep. They haven't messed about, brings up a rapid 50, hasn't let any of the bowlers settle. No interest in that one from the batter. Ahmed will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Doing well to clamp down out there. 3 consecutive dots and the batters have lost any momentum they might have had.
Yeah.
Immaculate timing there.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
8 runs added in that over. The Kings are 4 for 158.
Well, you never knew which way this game was going. A great finish to a super match that had everything.
That's all from us in the commentary box.